taking you on a tour of a European country that ranks #1 in the world as a tourist destination. Every year, more than 80 million people visit this country. Its beauty, history, and culture are so powerful that anyone who visits once wants to come back again. Its perfumes are famous all over the world. Yes, friends, today we are talking about France. In this video, we will tell you how France changed its destiny, why it is the most visited country in the world, what the real story behind perfume is, how the French Revolution transformed this nation, and how Pakistani students can reach universities in France. This video is going to be very interesting, so make sure you watch till the end. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's begin our journey to France. The official name of France is the French Republic. Its population is approximately 65 million, making it the 23rd most populated country in the world. France covers a total area of 551,000 square kilometers. Most people prefer to live in cities, which is why 82% of the population lives in urban areas, while only 18% live in villages. France is counted among the most developed countries in the world. Because of this, it is considered one of the richest countries in Europe and also ranks among the top global economies. A major part of its economy comes from the tourism industry. France receives 70 to 80 million tourists every year, which is more than any other country in the world. French women are among those who live the longest in the world. The reasons include healthy food, an active lifestyle, low stress, and regular attention to fitness. In 2016, France passed an excellent law stating that if a restaurant has leftover food, it cannot throw it away. Instead, it must donate the food to the poor. If a restaurant wastes food, it faces a heavy fine. Such a law should also exist in our country. Alcohol consumption is very common in France. People do not just drink alcohol themselves, but also export it to the entire world. Wine and champagne have become part of France's identity. The capital of France is Paris, which is known as the City of Lights. When Paris is seen from above at night, it looks magical because of its beautiful lights. Paris is the most visited city in the world. France is also considered a safe country. In terms of religion, Christians, Muslims, and non-religious people live here. Around 24,000 Pakistanis live in France, while the Indian population is close to 65,000. France shares borders with Belgium, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, and Spain, and is also connected to the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. Now let's talk about the French Revolution, which completely changed the destiny of France. Before the Revolution, France was ruled by King Louis. Society was divided into two classes. One elite class lived in luxury, paid no taxes, and laws were not applied to them. On the other side were ordinary people who had no food, no jobs, no education, no health care, and no justice. Famine had spread, and people were begging for bread outside the palace. According to history, the queen said, "If they don't have bread, let them eat cake." While the elite laughed, the common people cried. Corruption was so widespread that even burying the dead in Paris required bribery. In 1789, a small group of people stood up and marched toward Paris. The government declared them rebels, but within days they turned into thousands, and then hundreds of thousands. The palace was attacked, the king was publicly executed, and the queen was imprisoned. By 1792, the monarchy ended forever. This event is remembered today as the French Revolution. When perfume is mentioned, it is impossible not to think of France. In the 15th century, when cleanliness was not common in Europe, Muslims had knowledge of hygiene and fragrance. Muslim scholars in Spain taught perfume-making techniques. France had an abundance of jasmine and flowers. France mastered this knowledge and turned perfume into a billion-dollar industry. That is why Paris is also called the City of Fragrance. France has a 99.9% literacy rate. After the revolution, education was made a top priority. France has more than 70 public universities, along with many private institutions. University fees range from 243 to 2,000 euros per year, which is very affordable by European standards. For Pakistani students, France is an excellent option. Beneath Paris lies an underground cemetery called the Catacombs, where the remains of 6 million people are kept. This place was opened to the public in 1815. France receives such a large number of tourists because of its incredible beauty. The Eiffel Tower, built in 1887 by Gustave Eiffel, is the biggest attraction. The Palace of Versailles, Loire Valley, Cannes beaches, and cities like Colmar make France even more special. Out of 80 million tourists, 40 million visit Paris alone. Friends, France is not just a beautiful country, it is an example of how a nation can change its destiny. That's all for today's video. Do share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.